Britt, which team do you think is the biggest threat to sign Yamamoto?
I think it's the Giants. I mean, they keep missing out. We know that they have a ton of money, right, guys? We know that they're saving up for some kind of superstar. Why not get a guy like this? I think when you look at the fact that we could get into the 250, 300 million, some executives think, there's only now a handful of teams that are going to be able to afford a player with a contract that starts at 3. So I think when you look at it, the Giants, to me, are a team that knows they need a big star. Like you said, Anthony, they don't have that guy that people are going to go watch no matter what. So I think Yamamoto and them make a lot of sense. We know both the New York teams are interested. Well, we don't know what Yamamoto wants, right? It is like the question with Ohtani. Everybody wants Shohei Ohtani. Everybody wants Yamamoto. This is a 25-year-old guy who has basically won everything you can win in Japan. Teams are salivating over this guy. But what does he want? He may want to be on the West Coast. He may prefer to play with the San Francisco Giants. I think they're a little bit of a sleeping giant, pardon my pun here, in this race.
Yeah, I think the San Francisco Giants need to make a splash. The Boston Red Sox might need to make a splash. But all of a sudden, the Los Angeles Dodgers could come back and make a splash. We just found out, I think, 8 seconds ago as we were walking in here, that Shohei Ohtani, who's supposed to make $70 million a year, is going to defer a lot more than we have. $68 million, so he's only going to get paid $2 million a year. That opens up so much for the Dodgers, which is not fun for anybody else that wants to make a splash. That now that Ohtani is going to be deferring all this money, this is crazy.
It is crazy, Keith, because I thought the Dodgers were a very legitimate threat for Yamamoto even before these Ohtani contract details leaked out. Now that these details are out and we know that the Dodgers have deferred all this money, yeah, they are absolutely, if not a threat, maybe the leader in the clubhouse to get Yamamoto, because they do still need pitching. Pitching was their bugaboo all year long in 2023. It's the reason why they didn't advance very far in the playoffs. So to go out and make this huge move for Ohtani, who can't pitch next year, and then do nothing else on the pitching side, it doesn't really pass the smell test. But to go out and say we're going to match Steve Cohen and the Yankees as well, dollar for dollar at an offer, I just think they are so motivated, maybe even more so than the Giants.
I don't know this to be factual, but I have a hunch that all this stuff that's going on is going to start ticking King Cohen off. And I wouldn't want to mess with the richest owner in the sport. That's all. I'm glad he's on our side running the Mets here, whether it's the Yankees not worrying about the luxury tax or the Dodgers doing what they're doing with the Ohtani contract and going after Yamamoto. Watch out, because all of a sudden, if you start taking the rules out of play here, take the restrictions off, King Cohen he's not going to mess around.